2023 NRL action from Brookvale Oval. It's the Northern Eagles at home to the North Queensland Cowboys. The Eagles starting lineup is as per program. Captain Geoff Toovey plays his final match at Brookvale Oval. Just the one change on the bench. Shane Dunley is out. His replacement Wayne Evans. Tony Jensen will make his first grade debut in jumper number 17. For the North Queensland Cowboys, Brett Hetherington is out. Michael Luck is his replacement in the second row. Daniel Strickland, the new player on the interchange bench. The coach is Murray Hurst. Shane Hayne, our first grade referee. We're underway at Brookvale Oval. Rees with the first touch and now finds Steve Trindle. So the Northern Eagles running from left to right on your screen, defending the northern end of Brookie. An absolutely perfect day. Spring has sprung early. Winter here in Sydney is Adam Muir now. 10 short of halfway, and while the Cowboys will be desperate for 2 points to get off the bottom of the table, the Eagles need them to stay in touch with the top 8. Now Mark O'Mealy just short of halfway. Now Kamali with the kick. Looking for that touch line. Jellick's back there. Well, it gave a touch. Flying through was Robert Miles. Should be off the Eagles. Cowboys' feet didn't play at it there. Bowen, what do you think, Steve? He may have just stuck a leg out.
Yeah, it was touch and go there, but as it will see, the North Queensland Cowboys will feed the ball, so they'll bring it out 10 metres out from their own line.
Okay, get in. Lock second, stay in front of his
No
foot.
breeze to speak of, so no advantage for either side in the first half. As the Cowboys now with first use of the football. 20 out from their own line. Bowman, the captain, plays it. Glenn Morrison, solid tackle. He's been in some doubt. The pass fit to play today. A return to the side, but they are without Brett Hetherington. 32 out from their own line. Michael Luck plays it. This is Jamie McDonald. Beautiful day. Pretty good crowd here too also. At Brookie, 5 short of halfway. Robert Ralph back in first grade. Now the kick comes from Julie O'Neill, who's playing number 6 jumper this afternoon, and Scott McLean almost dropped it. He juggled it, which put everyone on side. Walk up, away from Ralph. George Gatus with the tackle. He's lost that. They're all offside. The referee saying that it's play on. I thought it was a lost ball. Here's a penalty inside the 10.
Yeah. Penalty was for the 10 metres, okay, but there was a high tackle, okay, in there, so I want you to get him down, all right?
Yes, Jamie McDonald being spoken to by the referee there. Geoff Toovey getting caught up right around the shoulders, above the shoulders there, so it was worth dismissing the North Queensland Cowboys prop.
Trindle now, 10 metres out from the line. First opportunity here for the Eagles. Kamali. Kamali's got O'Mealy with him. Decides to go on his own. Now 5 metres out from the line. Very slow to play the ball. Now walk up. This is Muir. He's lost the ball. Second in the NRL in offloads. He tried to get that away then, but lost it. Referee missed it, but touch judge picked it up.
And sometimes that can backfire upon you. Adam Muir with the ball. He gets it in one hand, looking to offload the ball, but it gets knocked out of his hand. And that is one of the sort of disadvantages that goes against a great ball player, that he sometimes can lose the ball, just as Adam Muir did then.
10 out from their own line now, the Cowboys. In their second set of the game. What a season Glenn Morrison has had for North Queensland. Could have so easily been playing with the Eagles after being a former Bear. 25 out now. Ralph from their own line, trying to work the ball over that 30-metre line. Just gets there.
Let him up, wait.
Trindle and Toovey with Muir making the tackle. Solid hit on Jamie McDonald. He's lost the ball. They said it went forward.
They've gone forward, okay. Rebound off there and then went back. Doesn't matter. 1 minute. Let's complete, Hang on, fellas. Jeez.
I tell you what, there's plenty of feeling in this game. Pretty aggressive defence there. Great tackle there by the Northern Eagles, forcing the Cowboys to come up with an error. Now an opportunity for the Cowboys, 10 metres into the Cowboys' half.
Torrens with the steps, straight past Josh Hannay. Cover was good. Luck there with Bowen. There's a highish tackle again on Greg Everall. Morrison in there, Nathan Feen also. 20 out from the line. Here come the Eagles. Kamali. Here's Reeves, quick hands. Now a chance with Phil Bailey. Good sliding defence from the North Queensland Cowboys. 9 metres out from the line. The Eagles with Kamali. There's O'Mealy. He's put the ball on the ground. It's gone backwards.
Lost the ball down. Lost the ball straight down and went forward, then it went back. Not a problem. No, drop the ball forward like that, and then come back.
Here we see O'Mealy dropping the ball 10 metres out. Again, the Northern Eagles squander another opportunity to perhaps score a try there. Now the Cowboys again bring it out 10 metres from their own line.
Jellick. 18 metres out. Cowboys now. A good set of 6 here to get the ball down the other end. Michael Luck. Ball and all tackle there from Torrens. Here's McDonald. Solid tackle. 30 metres out from his own line. That's a very solid hit. Very slow to his feet. Shorten him up a little bit. Peter Jones. Now Julian O'Neill with a kick. Kicking early. Not the best of kicks, but it's wobbling away from Brendan Reeves. Just stuck a hand out there as he was almost wrong-footed at the end. First one down there with the chase, Glenn Morrison.
Tell you what, Mark, very impressed with the North Queensland Cowboys chasing of that kick. Julian O'Neill putting a good kick in, but equally great chasing there by the North Queensland Cowboys with 4 or 5 defenders up there to meet the Northern Eagles player.
Miles from acting half. Plenty of space up the middle of the ruck. Gets a quick play the ball. Now Muir has the arm free. Decides not to pass this time. Toovey from acting half. Scott McLean came in. Toovey went out. And Torrens had to go back to pick it up. Trindle. He decides to go forward. Little flick out the back. O'Mealy handballs it on to Kamali. He kicks towards the far corner. Bowen's back there. A good chase there from the Eagles. Walker's there to make the first tackle. And Bailey comes in as well. Connolly. Here's Jellick, now the winger. The 2 wingers now doing the work to get the ball down the other end of the field. Donald seems to be okay. He's with the trainer at the moment, though. Here's Luck coming the blind side. Forced back there by Trindle. Solid defence from the Eagles. Here's McDonald again. O'Mealy, he bounced away from him. He came again with Trindle. Last tackle. There's the kick here from Feen going to go. Straight down the throat of Robert Miles. Plenty of room in front. But a straight line again from the Cowboys. Solid tackle, Robert Ralph. There's a knock on. He had a look there, I think, Andrew King.
And I've got to say, Mark, that one of the Northern Eagles' weaknesses is their handling errors. Now, that's on the first tackle of play. And how can you launch opportunities for attack? And to win this game, the Northern Eagles still have a chance to establish themselves into the top 8 with only 4 rounds to go. But they dropped the ball unnecessarily, and now it gives the North Queensland Cowboys the opportunity to come back at them.
How nervous would that have man in the black headband have been? Tony Jensen making his first grade debut today. Get on the field soon enough. They're a bit nervous at the moment as the Cowboys have possession through Adam Connolly. Ralph. 35 metres out. Can they make the Eagles pay for the mistake? They get a penalty.
No, you straddled him. He straddled him. Doesn't matter, you straddled him. He wanted to step over him. He wanted to step over him.
Here's the penalty. Mark O'Mealy. He's got to move away. Right in front, no bruise to speak of. He seems to have hooked that badly. He has, and Brendan Reeves gets it before it goes dead. So not the best of strikes there from Julian O'Neill. If he kicks it, it gives them a boost. That sort of kick won't do his confidence any good at all.
Well, that was great work by Brendan Reeves, the fullback for the Northern Eagles, catching that ball just inside the dead in goal area. It gives the Northern Eagles the opportunity to work the ball out. Otherwise, he would have had to drop the ball back and the Cowboys would have got possession. So well done for number 1 fullback, Brendan Reeves.
Muir trying to milk the penalty there. The referee told him not to. There's an awkward bounce for Greg Eberl. He did well to have to wait for the football. Now Morley, little chip over the top into open space. Jellick should get there, picks it up well. Passes back to Bowen. I wonder how close Kamali got to that. They've got reasonable field position here again, the Cowboys. What can they do with it? A real weakness this year. This has been in their metres gained. Worst in the NRL in metres gained per game. They're struggling to get over the halfway line. Jones plays it. Ralph to O'Neill. Keeps it alive. Back to Ralph. A little bit slow motion there. As you could hear somebody allowed go forward. So Fiend decides to do that. Luck. Eagles players thought it was forward. Here's the last tackle. Now Peter Jones is going to put the ball high in the air. Robert Miles is under it. Here comes Jellick. But Miles takes it well and is able to offload. Finds Ben Walker.
Well, that was a great take by Robert Miles, the number 2 for the Northern Eagles. Under pressure there, the Cowboys putting pressure right upon him. And now the Northern Eagles, it's very important for them in their set of 6 to get up the other end. Great dart there by Geoff Toovey.
5 short of the halfway line. Toovey plays it. Now Walker. Here's Kamali. O'Mealy. Almost through the other side. Luck and Gatiss making the tackle. Kamali. To Muir. He's lost the ball.
Ball went forward into a Cowboys player, fellas.
Wasn't a bad move, but it was the wrong execution. Brett Kamali passing that ball inside, and it was a little bit too hard. There we see the ball going to Adam Muir, but the ball was too hard as Muir was very close to Kamali.
As soon as it hit the North Queensland player, that made it a knock-on, whether Adam Muir got the ball back or not. And so the scrum will pack
Brendan,
down.
you've got to hold him, okay? Ball in front of his foot. Lock, stay in.
Bowen, this kid can play. He was almost through. Over the halfway line, he's been very impressive and he gets the penalty.
Second tackle, he was already held by the feet. Second
Greg Eberl with the tackle. Geez, Bowen was almost through there, Steve.
He reminds me of that halfback Preston Campbell for the Sharks. He's very fast and great acceleration, a great right foot step there.
He's not well in back play though. The trainer's just been out. He's limping in back play, Matthew Bowen. Maybe actually holding his shoulder. About 11 metres out from the line. He's back in the line now, Bowen. Now Gatiss running across field. Great ball. And the skipper, Bowman, has scored. Well, George Gatiss just drifted across the ruck, linked up with Paul Bowman, and that was too easy. The North Queensland Cowboys score first. They lead 4-0 with a kick to come.
Well, great work by the North Queensland Cowboys. Are well and truly into this game. They're on 14th position at the moment. Here we see goes to the right. Gatiss dummies, turns the ball, passes the ball to Paul Bowman, who improves his position and scores the try.
Let's watch the run there of Glenn Morrison. On the outside, Kamali was watching him rather than the man with the ball or the man in support. Yeah, but he ran a decoy and he ran that very effectively. And, of course, this gives Julian O'Neill the opportunity to convert 4 points and make it into 6. Julian O'Neill. He's about 10 metres to the right of the post. About 15 metres out. Of course, it came from that Adam Muir mistake. The Cowboys won the scrum, then got a penalty. And Julian O'Neill's made them pay by converting the try. 6 points to 0. The Cowboys over the Eagles at Brookvale Oval. 15 gone. Murray Hurst knows there's plenty of time left. Doesn't look too excited, does he? 6-0 lead. I'd be pretty pleased. I'd have a smile on my face. You'd rather score first than second. There's now Walker. Driving kick. Almost bounced over the head there of Bowen. The smallest players in the field had to leap high to take it. Way back and hold. Now Luck. Runs it O'Mealy. Solid tackle over the top. And Bailey under the legs. Around the legs. And he is hurt. Michael Luck. McDonald. Gatus to Morrison. A solid defensive bit of work there from Steve Trindle. Now Julian O'Neill back inside to Ralph. They've lost it there. Brian Jellick just wasn't after the ball at all.
First one by Cowboys as he picked it up and went forward.
Just wasn't ready for it, wasn't expecting it. Bit of flat-footed stuff there.
Well, it certainly was. The ball going, passing it was actually Robert Ralph. The ball going down to ground again now gives the Northern Eagles an opportunity 10 metres into the Cowboys' half, and the Northern Eagles have made a lot of handling errors. They need to hold on to the ball if they're going to do any good in attack close to the Cowboys' line.
Cowboys need an extra player in the scrum then. As we see the error count. Eagles leading that at the moment. Now Ebrel straight through a gap. Luck, who is still suffering from that knock, just couldn't go with him. Now Walker, Kamali, Muir, solid tackle, Julian O'Neill. 10 metres out from the line. The Eagles now, Kamali to Andrew King, solid tackle. Peter Jones and Bowman. 5 out from the line now. Walker, and he's knocked it on. Well, he tried to run, move away from the ball before he caught it. That was pretty ordinary.
Well, if the Northern Eagles are to do any good in this game, they've got to stop doing mistakes like that. That's just basically schoolboy stuff there. And there they are on 10th position, still holding on for a thread, for a dream of getting into that top 8. But they're not going to go anywhere if they keep dropping the ball and making a lot of unforced errors.
The Cowboys, 20 out from their own line. Morrison. Straight at Toovey, bounces away and comes again. Bailey and O'Mealy with the tackle. Here's McDonald, striding forward. Feen, side to Luck. It's an upending tackle from Trindle. Muir over the top. Julian O'Neill with a kick. Little kick. He went to have the bigger one. Miles read it well. In the end, it was neither one thing or the other. Wasn't long, wasn't short.
Just on that kick, I think Julian O'Neill did hesitate whether to put it long or do a little chip kick. There was neither, as you called it, Mark, and it certainly was an ineffective kick, and it gave the Northern Eagles the opportunity now who are attacking in the North Queensland Cowboys are.
Ben Walker solidly tackled there. Nathan Feen. Here's Kamali. Muir's with him. Good ball to Torrens. He wrapped around, but Adam Connolly had wrapped him up well and he couldn't offload the ball. Kamali would have been down the touchline. Walker. Trindle. 25 out from the line. Toovey goes into acting half. Thought the ball may have been forward. Walker back to Bailey. They keep it alive. Reeves, last tackle. Brendan Reeves still going. Here's a chance for the Eagles. Reeves goes for the corner, leaves it behind him. And the Cowboys have come up with possession. Brendan Reeves had a man on his outside. Julian O'Neill's hurt. Is it his knee or his thigh, maybe?
Let the ball go, Julian. We'll bring it in. Let the ball go.
Here's the break from Brendan Reeves. Did very, very well. Saw the line, but also equally good defence by the North Queensland Cowboys. And, of course, Reeves trying to offload the ball to keep it inside.
Wait for the whistle. The ball went forward. We got a 0. That's a 0.
Seemed pretty innocuous there. Just fell on the ball, Julian.
That's tackle 1.
Still in back play receiving treatment. The trainers have left him on the ground. I think they realise he may have been just foxing for time. You don't often see a player remain on the ground and the trainers walk away from him. 20-metre line just going over now. The Cowboys, Ralph almost went to pass. Geoff Toovey with the tackle. And Ebrel. There's a dart from Nathan Feen. Good cover. Trindle, the big front rower. Gatus from acting half. 5 metres short of the halfway line. The Cowboys have taken it 50. Now the kick from Julian O'Neill. Looking for touch on the far side, but Reeves is over there to pick it up. 5 out from his own line. Nobody in support. He had to go himself. Robert Miles had run away. John Hopewadi about to come onto the field. Very impressive last week against the Melbourne Storm. Hopewadi scored the match-winning try. Morrison makes a good solid tackle there on O'Mealy. First grade game back at Brookvale Oval for John Hopewadi. And there he is. Listen to the crowd give him a roar as he offloads there to Kamali. Still going Kamali, and then he throws an impossible ball. It's play on the ground. It hasn't come off an eagle. Now Morrison has picked it up. And I'm not sure whether Peter Sharp would be happy with that pass from Brett Kamali.
Well, that's very uncharacteristic like for Brett Kamali, forcing that error in trying to offload the ball, and now it gives the Cowboys an opportunity 40 metres out. That's been the big thing, or the problem with the Northern Eagles. They're making too many mistakes with their handling.
O'Neill. Hannay almost away from Torrens. Back to Luck. Bowen throws a dummy. Comes back the blind side, but the defence is still there in Adam Muir and Albert Torrens, but Josh Hannay was almost through. Here's Feen inside to Gatiss. What about the tackle there from Mark O'Mealing? Hello, George. This is Brookvale Oval.
I can think of better blokes to run into.
Absolutely. Feen. Now Bowman running around in circles, then goes forward. Everell made the tackle. Here's the last. Morrison, little kick. He was knocked over, but it was all in one motion. Referee said play on, and Reeves turns the ball for the Eagles. Hopewadi now. He's lost the ball. It's gone backwards. Somebody's going to dive on it. He was held off. Then I thought Jamie McDonald off the football. Now they've lost it. Was there a hand in there? Oh.
He tried to offload the ball out there. Then we're going to knock on him.
Watch number 10, Jamie McDonald. See whether he's held off the ball. No, he's just out of shot.
It's out of shot, but he definitely was held off the ball. The Northern Eagles lucky to get away with that, but again, they've made the mistake. So that has been the story for the Northern Eagles in this first 25 minutes of play.
Here's another chance for the Cowboys. Julian O'Neill almost on the outside of Kamali. 12 metres out from the line.
Wait!
Slow to his feet to play it. Now Kamali trying to get a penalty.
That's two.
Bowman.
Let him go.
Here's Feen. Bowen. Connolly. McLean there with the tackle.
On the line and hold.
5 metres out from the line. Bowen. Luck. Another solid tackle.
Let him stand, get up.
Albert Torrens. Sean Valentine on the field now for the Cowboys.
Mark, if they shoot it out wide right, they've got numbers, the Cowboys.
Here they go. Feen. O'Neill. Will he run it or pass? He runs at Morrison. Was that played at? No. Play on, says the referee. Gillett goes for the corner. Turns it back inside. No, he got away from the tackle. I'm sure we're going to go to the video referee. Yes, we are.
Just go back. Just go back to that, yeah, where the ball went in the ground and see if there's a knock on there.
Well, this is interesting. I'm not sure here, Steve. How did Gillett get away in the far corner anyway?
Some pathetic defence. I'll tell you what, Peter Sharp won't be a happy man dropping the ball the Northern Eagles did. But here we see O'Neill, a second phase play there. Morrison, the ball goes on. Now the ball was played at by Robert Miles. Morrison picks the ball back up. Bowman takes the ball, and that's what they're looking for. That's knocked back for mine, Mark.
I think it came off Miles. I don't think it would have been 6 to go, but it certainly wasn't a knock-on, I don't think.
That's what he's checking
from Morrison. Yep. John Gosha is the video referee. That's gone backwards for mine anyway.
That ball has definitely gone back.
There's the hand from Miles. I think it's a hand from Miles. But John Gosha's the one that counts. But how did Jellick?
Well,
there was 3 of them there.
It's just very poor defence. We won't see that. The video referee obviously wants to see if Morrison did knock that ball forward. I don't believe he did, and I thought it came off Miles' hand. John Gosha looking at it again.
Talking about something that happened 15 minutes ago.
It's a bit late to argue with the referee now. Here comes the decision.
There it is, a try to Brian Jellick. The home crowd don't like it. There's silence at Brookvale Oval, but the Cowboys lead by 10. 10 points to 0 with a kick to come. And here comes a caution for Albert Torrens. And here we see the replay.
Sorry, Mark, here we see the
try.
Morrison, the ball has been deemed to have gone back. Paul Bowman gets a great ball out to Jellick. Now, this is pathetic defence by the Northern Eagles. He swivels around, improves his position, and really the Northern Eagles have just got themselves to blame.
The flags around to really tell us. As O'Neill has hit the upright and missed it. The touch judge has lost his flag, and North Queensland 10 lead the Northern Eagles 0.
And it's a sad indictment on the game here at Brookvale, when the biggest cheer we've heard at the moment has been the crowd because of a missed goal. They've had no reason to cheer for the Northern Eagles at the moment because they can't seem to hold on to that ball and get a decent completion down near the Cowboys line.
One now, let him stand, hands off. Wait.
The Cowboys now in possession. Have a look at the completion rates. Look at that, Steve.
Well, that tells the story. Not even 50% rate by the Northern Eagles. The Cowboys 11 from 13. That will please Murray Hurst. And again, that's why they've got the points. They've been able to build themselves on back-to-back sets of 6 and score a couple of important tries.
In early days, I mean, it was only early, but the Eagles had 2 from 3. So that means they've gone 3 from 9. They've only completed 3 of their last 9 sets. Here's the last tackle for the Cowboys. Julian O'Neill with a kick. Wayne Evans went to try and charge it down. Now Brennan Reeves took it well. Scott McLean. Nowhere to go there. The chase once again from the Cowboys was good. They just need a good solid set here, the Eagles, to complete their tackles. Upawati almost had the ball stolen by Julian O'Neill. Toovey. There's Trindle. Couldn't get any momentum going there at all.
Mark, there doesn't seem to be any sort of direction or a game plan by the Northern Eagles. They just seem to be making it up willy-nilly all the time, and they're just offloading the ball, not going forward. So someone has to take authority and give them some direction there on the field.
O'Mealy can confirm too the touch judge Alan Haller has changed his flag. Now Kamali is kicked deep downfield. Bowen, the bounce is awkward. Here comes McLean. He's lost the ball. Well, the rugby league ball can bounce in any direction. That's a changeover. And that was danger there for the Cowboys.
Where you are. Changeover, it was the 5th and last.
Well, here we see, wasn't a bad bomb. Of course, Bowen letting it bounce.
At least they got to the stage where they could get a kick away there. The Eagles. Josh Stewart on the field now. Here's Peter Jones. Is it Muir? Also Toovey. And Stewart comes in with the tackle. Here's the last for the Cowboys. Fiend now with the kick. Angles for the corner. Kawadi's back there. And the chase once again is all right from the Cowboys, although Bowman almost slipped over. Julian O'Neill makes the tackle with him. 22 metres out from their own line now, the Eagles. Stewart, Walker, good ball there to Bailey. Did that go forward? Miles dragged away. It was a knock on anyway.
Well, Mark, I know I sound like a broken record, but again, the Northern Eagles couldn't get a completion out of their set of 6, giving the Cowboys the opportunity again. Walker passing the ball. Now, it's a very flat ball there, passing under pressure. Really, the pass was not on to Robert Miles.
Ben, hands off him, Ben.
Just over the halfway line, you see behind Fiend. This is Kyle Warren. And Tony Jensen making his first grade debut on the field. Sean Valentine, 30 out from the Eagles line, 10 in from this western touchline. Now Fiend. Warren's lost the ball. And so the Eagles have come up with possession. Now that was just pretty straightforward and basic. That error.
It certainly was. Again, penalty the Northern Eagles inside the 10. Now Mark Kamali will kick for touch. Now let's see if the Northern Eagles can hold on to the ball for a set of 6. Perhaps they might surprise themselves if they can do that and maybe go close to scoring a try.
Wayne Evans now. He's 21 metres out from the line. It's 11 minutes to go until half-time. They find themselves down by 10. Toovey. Walker stepping. A metre out from the line. Reeves now. Kamali inside to Wayne Evans. Highish tackle. Play on. Toovey, Kamali, cuts out Muir, Brendan Reeves into a gap, and the Eagles have scored. Adam Muir ran the decoy, and Brendan Reeves right under the black dot, and the Eagles have hit back. And it came from the mistake from Kyle Warren. 10-4 with a kick to come.
We'll see what happens when you can hold on to the football. I'm sure Peter Sharp will send that message down to the runners that if they can hold the ball, they can be a threatening team to the North Queensland Cowboys. There we see Brendan Reeves coming out the try scorer. He really has had a fine game. Here's the handover. Kyle Warren loses the ball. And of course, consequently, the Cowboys were penalised. The ball goes to Kamali. Second base play here. Muir takes a few of the Cowboys as a decoy, and Brendan Reeves, the second base play, goes around to improve the position and scores the try.
And the conversion attempt was successful from right in front, Ben Walker. And so now the Eagles back to within 4.
Play onside.
Underway. The Eagles now. Evans straight there at Sean Valentine, away from him. There's an upending tackle from Kyle Warren, but a good run from Wayne Evans. Now Adam Muir. Gatus around the ankles. 10 short of the halfway line. Hopewadi over the halfway line now by a couple of metres. This is a good set here for the Eagles. Toovey, Kamali, Muir. Valentine closes him down, clean around the legs. 4th tackle. Now Kamali with the little kick. Connolly knew it was on, but he ran around in circles and took it on the full. Now running across field away from Stewart. And he's run about 60 metres and gone forward 1.
Well, Mark, I've got a high opinion of Brett Kamali. He hasn't experienced his finest season this year, but that little kick was basically nothing. It certainly didn't put any pressure upon the North Queensland Cowboys. They were able to field the ball. They've got the ball now. There's only 8.5 minutes to go.
Touch judge in for this tackle, Steve. Josh Stewart involved. Touch judge Steve Nash.
The play you want just here, it's an L base come across the player, similar to what we saw before.
Okay, Josh. Come here, Josh. Just listen to the report, mate, and we'll look after them.
After the tackle was completed, this player's then used his forearm to drop across this player's head. He's caught him above the shoulders.
Right. Further report, there was nothing wrong with the tackle itself. It was what happened after it, okay? So what I want you to do is not try to do that. Once you make the tackle, just get it out of the road, okay? We'll put it on report and have a look at it, all right?
He could be in a bit of strife, Josh Stewart. Wasn't a great angle, but he certainly did appear to come down with the forearm.
Well, we couldn't see it there, but we saw a great footballer in Andrew Johns get 2 weeks for doing similar stuff, and Josh Stewart does have a pretty checkered sort of background when it comes to meeting it to the judiciary. Here is the error again. You'll see it, and his right forearm trying to go to his head. That certainly will be point for much discussion at league headquarters early in the week next week.
I just don't understand that. Anyway, Valentine. 40 metres out from the Eagles line. Cowboys lead by 4. Jones.
Geoff, don't hold him, Geoff.
Toovey with the tackle. Julian O'Neill now. Dummies inside to Warren. Outside there to Hannay. Albert Torrens with the tackle. O'Neill at acting half. Dummies to Morrison. Finds Gatus. No one in support. Goes himself. That's the 20-metre line. Last tackle here for the Cowboys. Slowish play the ball. O'Neill back off the inside of the boot. Well done. Reeves had to put the skates on, and Julian O'Neill almost beat him.
Well, that was, sorry, Mark, that was great work by Julian O'Neill, the number 6 for the Cowboys. He filled everyone there. It was almost like a banana rubber there, aiming the ball back against the flow of play. And there's O'Neill charging down. Reeves gets there just in time, but is able to force a line dropout, so it gives the North Queensland Cowboys the opportunity to attack again. He's having a pretty good game, the number 6, Julian O'Neill, a real veteran of the game.
Morrison on the restart finds Michael Luck. Jensen in there to make the tackle with Josh Stewart. O'Neill, Fiend. Here's Warren making another mistake. He did stumble as he came to the ball.
Well, that ball just wasn't on from Nathan Finn. It was again too hard, similar to what Brett Cormorley did early in the game. 2 tackles on, an opportunity to attack the Northern Eagles line, and yet another chance gone missing because of handling errors there by the Cowboys.
Walker. Now Brennan Reeves. Beats the tackle of Bowen. Can't get away from Julian O'Neill. Here's Hopewadi. Been heavily involved since he came on the field. Did miss that tackle that led to the Jellick try. 10 short of halfway. Trying to milk it there as Morrison comes up with another tackle. It's pushed out of the way by Hopewadi, and they get the penalty.
Well, here we see the infringement again. Hopewadi, the North Queensland Cowboys, Morrison holding him down, but Hopewadi pushed Morrison on, and the Northern Eagles player went down again, so probably they're very lucky to get that penalty.
If anything, maybe the tackle before they deserved it. Now Muir, as we approach the 5-minute mark before half-time, 10-6. Bailey, Cowboys lead by 4. Toovey at acting half. This is Stewart. The tackle made there by Kyle Warren.
They've got numbers on the left-hand side of the field, the Northern Eagles.
Cormorley. Here's Brendan Reeves. Great tackle, Julian O'Neill. It's going to be a very big game this afternoon. Cormorley with the kick. Here comes Ben Walker. It's hit the upright, still in the field of play, now the dead ball line. They've taken the goalpost pad and everything. That wasn't there, he may have scored.
Well, here's the grubber by Cormorley. Ben Walker coming into the picture now. Hits the pad, or the post rather. The padding on the post. And has probably saved the North Queensland Cowboys of a try by the Northern Eagles.
Josh Hannay slow to his feet after that tackle.
Tackle 2, Josh, get up!
9 metres short of the halfway line. Warren plays it for the Cowboys. Morrison now. Another solid tackle. A former North Sydney teammate, Mark O'Mealy. Sean Valentine upended by Geoff Toovey. He's a bit crook too, Valentine. Ordinary pass Gatus. Nice bounce though for Bowman. Now Julian again with the kick. Little grubber. Will he get it again? He does. Bends over to pick it up. Gets the ball away. Did it go forward? Well, Luck thought it did. Now he's blown it forward.
Change over here.
Yeah, well, Luck thought that was forward. And so that's why he held off and did not touch it. Here we see great work by Julian O'Neill too. Mark tapping the ball forward, picks it up, and he offloads the ball. Now there's number 16, thinks, oh, it's gone forward. So he basically threw his hand up and told the referee, look, I think I'm offside. So it might have been better second thought to diving on it.
That's the point, isn't it? I mean, it's up to the referee to decide whether it's gone forward or not. I doubt he would have been penalised. Jensen.
I know one thing, I would have picked it up.
25 out from their own line, the Eagles. 3 to go until half-time. Can they put points on the board before the break? Toovey, Muir, slipping, 10 short of halfway. Just no continuity with their play, the Northern Eagles. O'Mealy, big run. Hopewadi now. 9 into Cowboys territory. Toovey decides to have a run. Who's with him? O'Mealy leaping high like a rebound in basketball off the backboard. Last tackle. Cormorley puts it high. Bowen's under it. Here comes Torrens. He's well shepherded out of the way by Connolly.
That was a wise decision by the little number 1, Matthew Bowen. He took the ball very, very well. He came over near the sideline and decided, well, I better go down the ground because otherwise they would have thrown him well and truly over that sideline.
Sean Valentine limping from the field. He's off, taking the headgear off. Seems to be a right knee. So I doubt we'll see him back for a while anyway. 15 short of halfway. Here go the Cowboys. Fiend. Peter Jones back on the inside. Last tackle. Julian O'Neill now with the kick. Over the head of Brendan Reeves. Bounces. Gets it on the first bounce. Wasn't going to take the risk.
And you can see there too, terrific chase there by the North Queensland Cowboys. Mark, you've touched on that a couple of times in this first half. There were 10 Cowboys chasing that kick. That was excellent work by the North Queensland Cowboys to put pressure on the Northern Eagles down there 20 metres from their own line.
O'Mealy. They're answering the Panthers' challenge again, the Cowboys. Still 41 minutes to go, but they lead by 4 and playing well. Bowen accelerated and stepped, but couldn't get past Torrens. He didn't like the tackle. Morrison. There's Ralph. Remember when the Panthers beat the Roosters a few weeks back to get off on the bottom of the table? The same night the Cowboys beat the Dragons, I think it was, in Townsville, to leapfrog back over them. Can they do the same again this week? The Panthers have been off the bottom of the table for about 16 hours at least. Here's Fiend to Morrison. The try here would be handy for the Cowboys. Julian O'Neill kicks for the corner. Leaping high, Bowman, what a take, and he scored the try. He's come from nowhere.
Check the onside and also just check the grounding, because I think he placed it on his foot.
That was a brilliant take by the number 4, Paul Bowman. Again, a good kick by Julian O'Neill. The referee, Shane Hayne, checking to see if he was onside when O'Neill put that ball up. Here we see O'Neill, the number 6, put the ball up. Now, that must be Bowman on the right. What do you think, Mark?
I think he's all right, but the interesting thing here is no one came to protect Miles.
And he's checking to see if he grounded it on the foot. So obviously the video referee thinks he's onside. Now, does he ground the ball? Well, yes. I think that's what they're checking for, Mark, to see if he actually, Bowman puts the ball on the ground. Now, it's not there, but it is there.
He's about to award a try.
The producer in the background shaking his head, no try.
There's the try.
It is a try.
Paul Bowman. He's got a double. 2 tries to Paul Bowman. 3 to the Cowboys in the first half, and they lead 14-6. We've only got seconds out from half-time. Matthew Bowen now. Hasn't kicked a goal all season. He still hasn't kicked a goal all season. We've seen why. Half-time here at Brookvale Oval. Are the Cowboys going to spring an upset? 3 tries in the first half. They lead the Northern Eagles by 14 points to 6.